Hello, my name is student clinician Tyrone Bird. Today I'm going to be demonstrating some thumb and finger projections. We'll do 4 thumb projections. That would be APPA, lateral and oblique, and we'll do 3 finger projections. That'll be PA, lateral and oblique. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a 17 by 17 piece of poster board, which I will be simulating as a cassette. Typically for finger and thumb projections, your SID is going to be 40. You're going to use a 12 by 10 cassette, that's just kind of the basics here. So we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll start by saying that on my left hand, the 4th digit is the affected finger. So we'll start out with a PA projection of the left hand 4th digit. So I have markers here, the left and right. These are my play markers. So we'll put this one on the left side. And we'll say that the light of the X-ray is in this area here. We're going to spread out the fingers for a PA projection. Again, placing my marker here. 4th digit is the affected finger. As far as what we're looking at on the PA view, the central ray is going to be perpendicular to the pip joint. Collimation should be as close as possible, isolating kind of the affected finger here. And fingers should be parallel to the film plane. Affected finger should be parallel to the film plane. And what we're looking at is basically PA projection of the phalange, in addition to the articulations of the phalange and the distal end of the metacarpal of the affected finger. So this will be your PA projection. Now we move over to the oblique finger projection. What I'm going to do is move the finger here. Again, 4th digit is still the affected finger. Collimation, again, isolate the finger. Central ray perpendicular to the pip joint. Here we're looking at oblique projection of the soft bones and tissues of the affected finger. We're going to keep the finger parallel to the film plane. Now lateral finger. I'm using these index cards as a simulation of a sponge, but what we're going to do is we're going to place finger here, again parallel to the film plane. Now keep in mind on the lateral projection of the fingers 2 through 5, there's a little bit different. So if you're looking at the 4th and 5th digit, you're going to be looking at the ulnar surface. If you were to do the 2nd or 3rd digit, you would be looking at the radial surface. So again here, central ray is perpendicular to the pip joint. We're going to keep the affected finger parallel to the film plane. And again, the anatomy we're viewing is the lateral projection of the phalange, distal metacarpal, and its articulations. So those are your finger projections. Now let's move on to thumb projections. And in this case, we're going to use the right thumb as the affected hand or affected finger and right marker. So in this case, we're going to start out with a PA thumb view. Place the marker here on the right side. Again, index cards are going to be simulated as my sponge. We're going to put the knife edge down and rest the thumb. Here, the central ray is going to be perpendicular. Central ray is perpendicular to the first MCP joint. And the line is through the phalange, which is parallel to the film plane. And again, the PA projection of the distal and proximal phalange, first MCP joint, and the articulations. So that's your PA thumb. We're going to move on to an oblique thumb. So with the oblique thumb, we're looking at the central ray being perpendicular to the MCP joint of the thumb. Now here, you're at a 45-degree angle. Again, collimation, isolating the thumb here, and just your oblique projection. Now for lateral, we're going to have the patient roll the fingers into a fist, which will laterally roll the thumb. And again, central ray is perpendicular to the first MCP joint, and you're getting your lateral thumb projection. Now, next we're going to do the AP thumb projection. It's a little bit tricky, so you have to instruct your patient and kind of show them what they need to do. But basically, you're going to roll the thumb or roll the hand here to this type of motion. Again, we want the marker visible. Okay. The central ray is perpendicular to the first MCP joint. AP projection is of the distal proximal phalange, first MCP joint, and the articulations here. Again, collimation, going to close in to kind of isolate the thumb, and that would be your AP thumb projection. And that concludes the video. Thank you.